Derek Pratt. I'm 24. I live in the Walnut Hills neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Angus. I'm 25. I'm a resident of the South Park neighborhood in Dayton.
I'm Jennifer Ratner. I'm 24 years old and I live in the Oregon district.
Garden Station is a community garden and art park operated entirely by volunteers. Located on the corner of 4th Street and Wayne Avenue in downtown Dayton, it is the work of Chief Operator Lisa Helm and a nonprofit group of artists called the Dayton Circus Creative Collection. Helm and thousands of other community activists have worked tirelessly to beautify the lot along with surrounding areas. Recently, the city of Dayton sold the land to an unknown buyer for commercial development.
I've been down there a few times. There's like DJs on a stage, play some music. That was pretty cool. That's on Sunday nights. And I don't know, it's been like a year since I've been down there, but there's lots of weird sculptures. You kind of just walk around, hang out with people.
As far as my experiences go for Garden Station, I have a dog who I love to take walks there at night. It's a good place for her. She enjoys the scenery as well as do I. I also love the art there, which goes hand in hand with the scenery. It's beautiful. The sculptures are cool. The plots where people garden are really cool. I myself have rented out one, and I love to garden. I love to grow all kinds of stuff: vegetables, tomatoes.
My experience in Garden Station. I went to Earth Fair this year, get some veggies, and that was pretty cool. I've been a couple times. See, you don't really, if you've never been to Garden Station, you don't really ever expect something like that to kind of pop out of nowhere being Dayton. It's not something you'd kind of expect to see, and I've had a couple friends out of town, or really people who live in Dayton that have never really heard of it that I've taken just because it's kind of just a cool thing to see, really. I mean, every time they go, they're just kind of surprised that just this little pocket of awesome is just in the middle of Dayton.
The mayoral election of early November marked a pivotal moment in the fate of the park. Candidate A.J. Wagner campaigned to protect Garden Station and other projects like it. His opponent, Nan Whaley, is the founder of the Manufacturing Task Force, an organization closely aligned with the Dayton Development Coalition. Her campaign was largely focused on furthering development of the city. Whaley was elected mayor in the first week of November. Without governmental protection, the fate of Garden Station is unknown. The thousands of Daytonians who signed a petition to save Garden Station must simply wait and see what the future holds.
Hopefully Garden Station stays the way that it is because it's a great place for the community to come together. Dayton's called the Gem City for a reason, and I think Garden Station is one of its gems, so to tear it down would be horrible for me.
Yeah, I think it's a bummer that's gonna turn to something different because there's not anywhere like that around Dayton. I mean, there's lots of cool art and things like that going on, so they're just gonna turn into some random building, commercial space that's all around Dayton anyway, so it's just kind of a waste.
It's kind of hard to say whether it'd be a good or bad thing, whether Garden Station should be closed or not. It's all really depends how you want to look at it. You don't really have that many kind of little, really treasures in Dayton. Just these little, really, I mean, you have the Metro Park, stuff like that, but I mean, nothing really that kind of stands out other than, I mean, you got 5th Street. You don't really have a whole lot of cool spots where you can just be like, hey, you know, have you ever been here before? I mean, there's a plethora of abandoned buildings that are really cool, but other than that, you don't really have these, you know, cool spots where you can just like, hey, check this out. This is really different. This is really awesome. You know, that the kind of arts of Dayton can kind of shine through. You don't really get an opportunity to kind of express what the cities really can be about other than places like Garden Station. So on that side of things, it would kind of suck if it got shut down. On the other hand, I mean, you know, Dayton's hurting, and we could use some businesses here. We could use growth. We could use you know, jobs in the city. But it's all really how you want to look at it. You know, from an artist standpoint, I mean, it's something you don't really want to see go. But, you know, from, I guess, pragmatist standpoint, you know, it's maybe something we do need, but I don't know if, you know, that's where we need to start. I mean, there's plenty of other places that can be developed. You know, why not leave this little section of less than an acre alone?